Hello.
Too busy on her phone again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the season finale of Dun 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 Couple of Coaches podcast.
Well, do we? Well,
just trying to be a
hopefully
bit more dramatic.
hopefully we still got at least one viewer left.
Yeah, if you're still here, thanks.
Thanks.
Well done.
Means a lot.
Don't know who you are, but you're great.
I would like to know if there's anyone out there that's watched every single one.
I think my dad has.
I think my mum even gave up.
My dad's always like, "Oh, I've watched that one, or this one, this many behind." I think everyone else gave up,
Yeah,
but I think
even my mum gave up.
Yeah, I don't blame him. It gets boring listening to us bloody ramble on.
Your dad gave it a good go. Even your sister gave up.
Yeah,
She's always like,
did.
"Oh, I've got to catch up." Yeah, of course you have.
of course
yeah,
you
Laura,
have.
we know you're a gamer. You don't care. All right, so the last episode. I feel like it's holiday season, isn't it?
I feel emotional.
Well, I feel quite happy.
I'm gonna miss sitting on this couch talking to you.
I ain't.
Yeah, I know. Fuck that.
No, but it's like it's holiday time, isn't it? So it's like
Yeah, you're going to be sitting on a sun lounger instead.
Exactly.
Much better.
We'll be on
Without
holiday
me,
for
my
2
dulcet
weeks together.
tones.
Yeah, no Nathan.
No Nathan in our ear.
Yeah, I didn't get the invite for the holiday. Unbelievable.
Soz, mate. You'll get an invite to the proposal though, whenever that is. Anyway,
Swiftly move on.
only because I want you to video it. Anyway, how are you, Michael?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel like I'm hovering around holiday mode. I'm not quite in the mode because some selfish woman is leaving me with the dog for 5 days. So I'm basically going to be working my arse off.
Coming from Mr. I have 7 holidays a year and only 2 of them are with Emma.
8. But actually, no. Max is makes me think like we've come a long way with Max, or Max has come a long way, innit? Like, I mean, having a puppy's a nightmare. People that say you're going to miss the puppy stage, what are you talking about?
We're going to talk about that later. We're going to come to that. Yeah.
Oh, right, am I ruining your itinerary?
Yeah, I told you the itinerary before we came on.
I was eating my chicken wings.
It.
I wasn't listening.
Oh.
All
right, that's one thing that hasn't changed over the season. Mike still doesn't listen to me.
I love how you try to wear the trousers in this podcast.
I do wear the trousers and I wear them very well.
Well, you wear ripped ones. Right, anyway, go on, Emma. You lead the show, the Emma show.
I always lead the show. What would the show be without me?
Be pretty shit without you, to be fair.
So obviously, season finale, we thought we'd just go over some things that have happened in the last... When did we start this? January, I think. God, it's been a long old time, isn't it? It was after Christmas.
No, it wouldn't have been January.
It was after Christmas because it was when our faces were podgy.
It wouldn't have been January. I think we do one a week. And we must be on like what, 28?
Well, we started before we got Max. We got Max early February. And we did about 3 before we got Max. 3 or 4 before we got Max.
Producer Nath, when was the first episode?
Oh, the first one? I don't know. This is episode 26.
Yeah.
We've had 2 guest episodes in there.
So
Yeah.
that's
28. It's half a year.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Well, that's only 6 months.
So it started
So
in
I reckon
January, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just
end of January, start of Feb, yeah. I think it was a week before we got Max because the second episode was we talking about...
But we did a good few
whatever.
episodes.
I reckon last week of Jan, you know.
No one cares. All right, we ain't got time for you to look at that.
I'm looking.
I'll tell you what, Nathan can do the searching for it and then
I'm
can...
looking.
Leave it with me, guys. I'm on it.
6 months ago was episode 1. And we did 1, 2, 3, 4. Max was the 4th episode. Meet Max.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, it's been a long old time, everyone.
Viewers are now at 0 after that.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long old time. We thought we'd just recap on some certain events that have happened. So obviously our first episode started back in January, as we've just worked out. And it was named Mike Gave Emma the Ick. Now, if you're an OG...
You're an OG.
No one's an OG. You'll remember the story. Mike's hat blew off when he hadn't had a cut in lockdown. He had long hair, it was blowing in the wind, he was running after his hat. Ick central.
It wasn't my finest moment.
No, it wasn't. You haven't had many fine moments.
But the cap
that
blew
was
off.
The worst.
The hair was long. I should have just rid it out.
Yeah.
But I chased the cap and the wind took the cap. So I was already committed to chasing the cap. I couldn't stop. Luckily, I caught it quick. Otherwise, that would have been a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
We've got a little guest, haven't
So
we?
my
Fucking fly.
question for you is, have I given you the ick? Is there anything you can think of that I've done that's given you the ick?
The ick. I don't really get
You can
the
be
ick.
honest,
I
you
don't
know.
really get the ick. I mean, you watching Love Island gives me the ick, but
No.
I think everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get the ick, but if anything gives me the ugh, it's you watching Love Island.
Can I tell you when you gave me the
I
ick?
mean, go on then.
I'm joking. I don't think you've given me the ick. There's been a few things. It might have been the other day when we was in the car and you were singing James Blunt, but you were singing like you was James Blunt, not in your own voice, and you was trying to do an impression of him, and that might have given me the slight ick.
You're beautiful.
No, that wasn't it. You was going for it. Yeah.
Do you know
So,
what?
I'm
I feel
giving
like
you
I'm
the
being
ick.
set up here. I've been out all morning, working hard. Do you know what I mean? Getting in the sea, filming some videos and that, having some nice breakfast at Rockwater. And you've been sitting here planning the podcast, and I think you've been planning it to dig me out.
Yeah, of course I have. What else would I do?
Yeah, of course you would.
Got to give the people what they want. Okay, so we can confirm I haven't really given you the ick. You've given me the ick a few times. That's where we're at with that. One of the episodes we talked about my photo shoot that I did. So I thought
nice.
we'd talk about if we had any plans for photo shoots in the near future. What about you, Michael
I've got
Clark?
one Saturday actually. Yeah,
Yep.
got one Saturday with the beautiful Tony and Lee,
That'd be a really
mum
nice
and
one.
daughter. So that's gonna be quite cool. It's quite cool how it's done because obviously mum and daughter is quite cool, and obviously we're going to Lee's wedding the week after that. Yeah, it is a week after. It'd be the week after, the Saturday after.
It's next Friday that we're going.
No, we go next Saturday.
Next Saturday
yeah.
that we're going.
So the photo shoot, the photo shoot's on the Saturday. And then
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll get back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
And maths isn't her strong point.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. My maths hasn't improved.
Got better. Oh mate, actually I've got a little story about her maths last night. It was quite funny. Yeah, Tony and mum and daughter photo shoot. Yeah, quite cool. And then in December we've got Donna. She's doing a single one. And then end of January I'm doing one with a couple of clients.
Yeah.
So far. So yeah, I'm gonna be
Get your kit off.
I'll be getting my tits out. I'm gonna be.
Can I come?
No.
You came to mine.
You can come. It's a group one, but you can come.
Yeah.
Add some support. Yeah, last night. So Emma's going Mykonos, if you didn't know. She hasn't told you, and then she told everyone.
Mick.
And we've got a new suitcase, or a couple of new suitcases. She's only allowed 15 kgs, which apparently isn't enough to go to Mykonos for 5 days.
Well, you know it's not for me.
So
how many times have we paid for extra?
So she was basically kept trying to weigh her suitcase, but the way I was telling her to do it, because you couldn't put the suitcase on the scales, didn't work. So she had to stand on there, weigh herself, and then pick the bag up. And then obviously you've got her weight, and you've got the weight with the luggage, and then obviously you know how it is. But her trying to work out what the luggage weighs by deducting the weight of her and her luggage by her body weight was quite funny. She didn't have a clue what was going on.
Well, the thing is, Michael, I wasn't trying to work it out. I said to you, I'm going to weigh myself, and then I'm going to weigh myself with it, and you're going to tell me how much it is. And then he goes, yeah, it's about 12, 13 kg. And I'm like, I need an exact answer.
I said you got 2 kilos. And more of the story, she could work it out herself.
Of course I couldn't.
She was distracting me from watching the football.
So what are your goals for when you do your shoot in Jan?
Just.
Are you sure? In January? What about Christmas?
No, I'm not having a Christmas this year. Not doing it. No, I'm going to show you that you don't need to just be a bottle job because you got fucking Christmas there. You can still crack on with your life normally, get into decent shape, and enjoy 2 roast dinners this year that we did last year.
What about our Christmas Eve platter that I always make
Yeah,
with some red wine?
who said you can't do that? I'll have 2 bottles of red wine.
Right.
I'll have a bottle of red wine the night before I do the shoot.
Right. But what are you looking to do? Obviously,
I just want to keep as much
muscle.
muscle as I can, and probably won't look like that. I mean, I was young then. I was a young buck.
Yeah, but I feel like this time around you'll be bigger.
Yeah, I'm just
Do you
gonna
know
get
what I mean?
lean.
Wham.
I'm just gonna get super lean. So I'm gonna enjoy Rhodes. I'm gonna really enjoy. So Rhodes is obviously a holiday, but it's gonna be a bit like we said, a bit like a retreat.
We're still going to train
we're
in
gonna
Rose because they've got a
train.
nice gym there.
We're going to train. We're going to go on walks. We're going to do some fun stuff. We're going to enjoy the wedding and a bit of partying around that. But then when we go to Santorini, it's pretty much all out every day. It's going to be drinking and partying and eating, whatever. And then when we get back from there, game on. Game on, mid-September, all the way through. Just gonna knuckle down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're not gonna support me? And
Yeah,
do
I
it
am
with
going
me?
to support you. I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weigh like 50. You weighed light today, didn't you?
Yeah, 55.6 today. Not as light as my shoot, but pretty close.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very
Sweet.
nice.
Sweet, isn't that? Next topic.
Look forward to your... Stop doing that.
She hates it when I
I
say
hate it when he does that. I'm like, let it flow. Let it flow, Michael. Right.
Oh.
So you skipped to it earlier, but thought I'd give you a little update on Max, who's actually currently asleep. Oh god, yeah, I've got a story to tell you lot, haven't we?
Yeah.
So obviously we found Max as a young puppy very challenging, a lot harder than we thought it'd be. A lot of it was just way more than we ever imagined, wasn't it? We was like, oh, it'd be cute getting a puppy. Yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Obviously we love him so much and we don't regret him at all, and he's literally like our son, isn't he? Like, I can't even imagine loving a baby more than him, to be honest. Sorry, future kids.
I think just a bit naive when we... Sorry, carry on.
No, you carry on. No,
Bit
you
naive
wait.
when we got him. Like I had this in my head. I had, right, he's gonna piss and shit in the house. He's gonna keep me up all night, and it's gonna be a nightmare. Didn't piss or shit in the house. Did it like 3 times. Brilliant, cracking, great job, mate. Had one night where he cried, and then has like never cried since in the crate at night. Great job. But it's all the other bits you don't think
Yeah, a lot of other things.
It's the bite in your hands and your feet. It's the bite in the furniture. It's just the
Barking.
constant barking at you for attention. Yeah. And it's kind of the tie was obviously harder there. Now we can kind of leave him a bit more and you don't feel as guilty because he's just chill, isn't he?
Yeah, he has honestly chilled out so much. If there's anyone out there, because I wish that I knew this at the really hard times, if there's anyone out there that's just got a puppy and they're like, oh my God, this is just absolutely mental, I promise you it gets better, doesn't it? Like, habits change, you can train them out of things, they just generally chill out. And it just does they're taken away from their mum, they're put in a completely different environment, they're exploring all these new things, new people, and it probably is quite a lot for them. And obviously once they kind of get used to your home, get used to you, get used to kind of your routine and stuff, they do just kind of fall into it, and it's fine. And now we just absolutely love him, don't we?
Yeah, 7 months, and he's
actually 8 months old today.
Oh, he's 8 months today.
Yeah.
What a day to talk about him. He's actually really,
Happy
really
birthday.
good. Even our Canine Fortitude dog trainer, if you're in the Crawley, Horsham area, big up. She's awesome. She even said he's really good. Like, he's got a good temperament.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. It's probably down to Emma. Emma's a wannabe dog trainer, but she does do a very, very, very good job with Max. So yeah, well done, Emma. You've done a great job, and he is really good. There was a couple of points when he was young, and I was like, I just don't know if I can do it because he was so annoying. But you know, it definitely gets easier, like you said.
Yeah, and it's so rewarding now. Like, he's so loving, and you do get to experience the really nice bits, like him being cuddly and cute and everything like that. So yeah, Max is good. Dreading about leaving him for the next however long.
Yeah.
But it will be good for him to be around other dogs, because everywhere he's staying, he's going to be with other dogs, be around other people, go to different places, learn different things. It's all going to be good for him, and it will obviously just be amazing to be reunited when we get back.
Yeah, really good. So yeah, I mean, the tip I would give to everyone is make sure you are, one, train your dog from day one. Day dot, and be really consistent with it. Try not to break. We've broke a few times at certain things, and then gone back to it, of course. But you need to just grin and bear the horrible times, because it's so worth it. Because some of the things that we were like religious with, he's like perfect at now. There's a
yeah.
couple of teething issues in there, some things, but it's where we wasn't 100% in the.
But because he's
the
8 months
training.
old, he's basically becoming a bit of a teenager now. So he's
Yeah.
going through like adolescence. So he is going to, you know, he's got an increase in testosterone. He's going to be a bit more boisterous, a bit more cheeky. He might regress in some things. But yeah, you just got to keep going, be
All right,
consistent.
canine Harding.
Look, if anyone out there wants out with your dog, let me know. I'm joking. Just my dog is enough. Thank you.
I mean, she won't be in season 2. She's gonna have her own little podcast with Canine
I'm gonna have a
Fortitude.
dog one.
Dog coach now.
So yeah, we love him. We love Max. We can't have a season finale without the one, the only producer Nate. Take the mic, Nath.
What's up, y'all?
You can't see him, but you can hear him. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you don't need to see me.
How
up
are
since
you,
very early.
Nathan?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
I've had my wings. I'm loving life.
Yeah, we had our pre-podcast wings, which is our ritual before
Podcast and a
every
coffee.
podcast. Yeah,
Podcast, wings and a coffee.
that's how I keep my boys happy. Do you know what I mean? I cook them wings and I give them coffee. That's all they need.
Nathan,
And then I sit here and look pretty.
Nathan treated me to 2 poached eggs on toast earlier at Rockwater and a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was mine?
Well,
You weren't
you would have
there.
been cold by the time it
Could
came
have
back
brought
to
me
you.
back a coffee or an
It
egg
would have been
in a
cold.
bag. Oh,
Oh, that was a bit of a
sorry,
weird
that was
thing.
my mic. Nath, what's going on in life? We did a little special guest with Nath, didn't we? He was talking about his
mate.
business.
Few
and
things
stuff
have
like
changed
that.
since then.
I'm definitely glad you can't see me now.
He hates us.
I'm
so
red.
much.
He's gone red.
No, I'm only joking. Yeah, no, been busy. Went on
Okay.
holiday.
Nice.
With who?
My brother. I went to Japan with Ben, and then I've been on a few other trips since then. Not with Ben.
Okay.
A girl.
A girl.
Yeah, she's lucky, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
Basically, producer Nathan's got a girlfriend.
Basically,
Yeah.
he's been
sorry,
scooped up.
girls, but he's gone.
He's
you had your
gone.
chance,
Yeah.
but he's gone.
That's what our special guest episode was for. It's for him to get himself out there.
Get himself out
You know,
there.
tell people his story.
Well, actually, I
think
look
he was-
terrible in that. I look fat. So since then, I've lost that 8 kilos.
Yeah, Nath's actually
Yeah, he
been
has.
coaching with Mike, haven't you?
Plug transformation.
Yeah,
transformation,
we'll
plug it.
add in your
Yeah, that means I've got to
transformation.
put my picture in there.
Yeah, well, they all know. Oh, yeah, they all know what you look like now.
Yeah,
What
true.
how have you found it? What's Mike like as a coach? Would you recommend? Is he good? Is he not? Have you got your results? Do you want a refund?
No. It's gone well, to be fair. I mean, I'm in a fortunate position with obviously being a PT that I know my way around a gym. So I do have that advantage. But for me, it was more about you need somebody to help you with the accountability. And
Yeah.
I'm really busy. So I basically just text Mike and was like, or voice note you probably, let's be honest, 20-minute voice note.
He loves
Yeah.
the voice note.
Yeah, they get longer every time. And I just basically said to Mike, I need someone to just tell me what to do, how many calories to eat, give me some structure, tell me what supplements to take, tell me how many steps you want me to do, and then I'll do it. If I'm relying on myself to make those decisions, I'll always go, oh, I'll just do a little bit of extra
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
But if you've got someone else who's going,
No, you got to do.
you got to do this, got to do that, and they hold you accountable, then you're always going to get results. And that in itself is worth its weight in gold. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's been class, to be fair. The whole
Good.
process is good. If you guys don't train with Emma and Mike or, a coach generally online, having the app and the system set up for you, it just makes everything 1,000 times easier. Amazed how quickly I got myself into shape. So it
Yeah,
was,
you look great.
Shame there's not a
You
bloody
did really
camera on
well.
him. That would have been a great testimonial.
Yeah.
no, you just have to do a little voiceover.
Little voiceover, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I'll do you a proper one.
No, you guys, you could get some B-roll and then do the voiceover over the B-roll. Get
yeah,
you
could do that,
training.
to be fair, yeah.
Good to that.
Little montage of
But
it.
no, I've got myself into good shape as well, so that's been pretty good. Yeah, what else is new? That's it, just really busy. Got about 1 million weddings coming up. They're tough
There you go.
going, but
Any of them
looking forward to
yours?
them. Nah, no wedding for me just
Sure.
yet. Not yet. Just give it a few more months, eh?
Mum.
No,
yeah, joking.
Oh, you slipped up there.
Nah, that was clearly just a bit of a joke.
Nah,
Hopefully
but
she
you're
doesn't listen to this.
now I
She'll
am
be
red.
running for the hills.
nah, but she's we went for dinner, didn't she? She's a very nice girl, and her and Nathan have a very very well, good relate. I know it's early days, obviously, but just one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
some
it's
but
good.
fun.
We've done
It's-
pretty much everything you could imagine doing.
He's
Yeah.
done more than us.
Yeah, we went
Innit?
camping one week, and next week then we went to Greece. So it's been good to be fair.
Me and Mike just
Good
sit
for
here
you.
on this sofa and
Bruv,
chat
I'm
shit.
taking you to Rhodes and then Santorini, mate.
Yeah, God, I'm grateful. Emma.
Jesus.
To be fair, we've sat around and watched a few films as well. So no, it's been good.
There you
To
go.
be fair, she's a good girl.
Good,
Happy days.
Nathan.
I'm glad I didn't have the camera on me because it's embarrassing.
Anyway, it's worth noting that Nathan's transformation is really good, but he is regimented as fuck. So
Yeah,
he ticks every single box, didn't miss. And yeah, I mean, I think
pays off.
I
doesn't
said
it?
to him, well done, you're doing everything. And he just said, well, what's the point of me paying for it and not doing it?
Exactly
go.
that.
Love that.
So
Yeah,
there you
it's
go.
an investment. Take it seriously.
Yeah.
And one bit of advice I'd give for anyone who is training with Mike, or anyone, just be honest, because that's how the coaches will get the best result out of you. So if you're not hitting your calorie target because you think your calorie target's too low, but you're saying you are, but you're not, and then you're putting on weight, just be honest, because honesty is key. So then
Honesty
they can
We
is
can
adjust
help
things
you
to make
best,
it better.
can't we? The more we know,
Yeah.
the more we can
The
help
more
you
we
with.
know, yeah, honesty is key.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, thanks, Mike, you've been ledge, mate.
Cheers
Ledge,
for
mate. Well, thank you, Nathan.
cheers
Honestly,
for being
this
the producer.
this podcast would not exist without Nathan. We just sit here and chat shit. Nathan does
Thanks.
all the Nathan does all the filming. He knew all the equipment that we should get. He edits it. He's always super on it with everything, and he tells us what we should do, what we shouldn't do. Gives us ideas. So couldn't have done it without
Season 2,
Nate.
pay rise pending.
Yeah.
Little
Ask
round
Emma
of
about that.
applause. I'm just gonna
I'm sure
keep
there's an
clapping and
applause
ignore
button
what
on
you
there.
said.
Yeah, there's a pause button. on there.
Is it?
Hold on. Does that work?
No.
No.
Ah, stupid thing.
Yeah.
Stupid thing. Oh, thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan. One thing I would like to ask you, Michael.
There we go.
There was one episode where got a bit upset, if I'm honest. I asked you to describe me in 3 words and I wasn't too happy with your response. Just wondering if the 3 words that you would describe me as has changed since that episode.
Interesting. I would go with I think you are beautiful to look at.
Aww. I'm going
I
red now.
think you're extremely
How many words are we going for?
caring at heart. So I think you're very caring for everyone.
What do you mean at heart?
At heart, you've got a good heart. You're very caring. You know, you're just caring for people that you love and know.
Can you say that a bit louder? Because I can't hear you.
Caring, and I think you're quite motherly. Is that a word? Like the way you are with Max, you're
Maternal.
or maternal. You'll be a very good mum, I think. So yeah, good words, I think.
Not
No?
after my irresponsible experience yesterday. I wouldn't be a great mum.
You wouldn't, but I tried not to mention that.
It's
but
a long
here we
old
go.
story, but long story short, Max ate a rubber glove
Emma shouldn't be allowed to have a dog, basically.
because I was irresponsible enough to let him lick and play with the rubber glove. He ate it, took him to the vets. They made him throw it up, and it came out, and all's well. But it was a very sad day.
It
and
was
I don't really want to
basically
say too much
You
more on the
need to
topic.
say a little bit more because you sound like an idiot from saying that you let him play with a glove.
I didn't let him play with a glove.
Basically, Emma basically trains Max when she walks in with food, like wet raw food. So she wears a
Not
glove.
wet food.
I don't wear a glove. I just do it bareback. You know what I
He's
mean? And at the end, she lets him lick the glove because he normally licks all the food and juices off the glove, and he has been since he's been a puppy. But just this random time, he decided to eat the glove, which was very out of character for him. Probably not out of character for a cocker spaniel because they like to eat everything. And yeah, Emma basically had a panic attack.
Honestly, I was in an absolute state.
Yeah,
As
she
you
was
can
quite
imagine.
bad. The thing is, she decided to look at Google, and Google doesn't exactly give you the best response.
I didn't look at Google.
Well, you must have looked at Google.
No, do you know what I thought?
What?
I thought about turtles that swallow plastic bags.
Yeah.
And I
he's not a
thought if it's
turtle.
not good for turtles, it's not good for my dog.
Oh, he's a bit bigger. The thing is, yeah, I mean, it was quite stressful because she rang the vets and they were like, you have to bring him down now. Need to get it out of him.
But luckily they got it out of him. Luckily I realised
he had
quick
to have
enough.
an injection that made him sick.
And at least we didn't have to get it surgically removed from him.
150 quid, cheers.
Could have
you
been
can't
more.
put a price on that, to be fair. 'Cause
No.
it was quite, I think the worst thing was, I wasn't that stressed when he had eaten it because I knew it was in his stomach. So either way, it was going somewhere, hopefully. Because when he had the injection, then I was thinking, in my head, I was thinking, well, what if he throws it up but it gets stuck in his throat?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Obviously, it's with vets, but you hear horror stories. But anyway, he's all good. And
I'm not going to be a good mum. We obviously did an episode on your scary mountain experience.
I'd love to know how many times you say, I'd love to count it. I'm going to count it when I watch the podcast. How many times you go, What?
I'd love to know how many times you say, go away, Emma, because you say that quite a lot as well, because you're horrid to me. What did you just do?
You just went, again.
I can't help it.
What does your brain want to say?
The next thing I want to say is, do you know what? I don't even care now. Are you doing any other mountains? That's what I was going to ask, but I don't really care to listen anymore.
Come on, cheer up.
Joking. Any other mountains? We did a little episode on your scary mountain experience. Are you going to give me a heart attack again?
Yeah, going to
Great.
Albania. I can't remember the other. Kosovo, Albania, and some other dodgy places. Going to do like 3 or 4 it's either 3 mountains in 4 days or 4 mountains in 5 days. I can't remember the exact one, but yeah, that should be quite fun. That'll be a summer one next August.
And what are those mountains like compared to your other ones? Hard, easy?
I haven't looked. Apparently it's quite hard. Well, it's going to be hard, but it's hard because of the amount of mountains you're doing you're doing like a mountain a day for 4 days. You know what I mean? That's the hard bit. But in terms of the height, I don't know. I don't know. Should probably look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me know. So that'll be exciting.
again.
That's good. Something to football's back. Football's back on TV.
I can't wait to watch this one back because we're going to be cracking up at how many times you go, Yeah, football's back on TV. Man United are shit. Don't swim anymore.
Oh.
Nah, we won 1-0, but it was an absolutely terrible performance. Big up Brighton, big up Newcastle. Looked really good. Man City, bunch of pricks. They obviously look good. Liverpool and Chelsea are shit.
Obviously, Mike is watching it on the TV with no issues, nothing's going on there. He's just watching it, puts it on, says, I'm watching the football. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
So that's great. Oh, I did it again. I can't stop. Are we going to do another spicy challenge? Do you know what I think we should do?
What?
Have you seen the spicy ramen challenge?
Nah.
You basically get Nate's probably seen it. You seen it, Nate? Are you joking? Right. You basically get, it's like super noodles, but obviously not the brand super noodles. And it's like ramen, and you cook the noodles, and then it's got a really spicy sauce, and it's meant to be really, really hot. So we could maybe try that one time if you were down for that.
if you're down.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll plan a little challenge.
Or maybe just some sort of challenge, because it was quite fun. It was a bit different, wasn't it?
We could rerun it. We could rerun the spicy wing one, but do it differently. To do it as a me versus you.
Ooh.
Oh, game on. We should do some challenges in the next one.
Yeah, like what?
Oh, I don't know, like some challenges.
All right.
Mike versus Emma.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know, like
Ant versus Deck.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
Have you ever seen League of Their Own?
Yeah.
It used to be James Corden, but now it's the Crawley comedian guy.
It's like a sports program.
Yeah, but there's like two sides, and they always compete with each other and
Yeah.
do things. It should look like that. It'd be quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Let's do it. Michael, if you could, recap season 1 of the Couple of Coaches podcast in one word, what would you say? 1.
Successful.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think it's been very successful. I mean, look, face it. We're not influencers. We're not celebrities. We're just
one really cares about our
we're
lives.
just two normal people, normal coaches, not socially famous, just doing our thing. And I think we've done ourselves proud by doing this many episodes. I mean, it's saying like 90% of podcasts don't go past 21 episodes, I think.
We're in 28.
It's like that many, 90% don't go past 21, and then 90% of that 10% don't make it past like 25 or 28 or something like that. So we've done really well to kind of carry on going. Nathan's now a millionaire, and joking, and I mean it's been good. So, and we're gonna do another season. We're taking about 4 weeks off because obviously for us it's more like a holiday time. It's where we kind of got. I know I can't really say that because I got all the time.
It's not holiday time. We just can't bring Nathan with us everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. We're on holiday, so we made sense to end the season and then restart it up mid-September time. Gonna come back with a bang. What about you, Emma? Question back to you.
Finally, you asked me a question and you asked for my input. I would describe this podcast as fun. I've had fun, Michael. I think we've had a blast, haven't we, everyone? No, it's nice to sit down and talk to you and have your attention.
Maybe we'll keep it up.
If there's anything you want to see in season 2 or anything you want us to talk about or any horrid challenges you want us to do or whatever, please let us know. You know, you can just drop us a message on Instagram @_a-couple-of-coaches.
And on that note,
you're going to get emotional. I'm going to cry. Joking, I can't wait. Get me on holiday.
And by the way, if season 2 doesn't come out, then it's because we probably split up.
Yeah. Because our 2 holidays together just did not go well.
Tipped us over the edge.
No, we'll be fine, hopefully. But yeah, thank you everyone for your support. If you did watch anything, if you didn't, we don't care because it's been fun to do anyway, isn't it?
Peace out.
But yeah, see you later. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.